Good evening and welcome to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Arsenal versus Porto tonight in Portugal. The Champions League, second round, first leg. What can go wrong? We've scored 11 goals in our last two games, conceded nothing, and both been away from home. So we should be optimistic tonight, surely. Luke, are you optimistic?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Of course, mate. Especially when we ain't conceded a shot on target in how many? What is it, 2 or 3 shots we conceded in like 3-4 games? Crazy in the defence.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good game in my opinion. I think we're gonna go there and I think we'll be professional about our performance. But yeah, I'm quite confident going there, mate. If I'm being totally honest. And as I was saying to you off air, like if I was looking at probably lesser clubs going there in the Premier League, I'd fancy them to get probably a draw out there. So I think this is definitely a game that we can go and get a win. But even if we got a draw out there tonight, that wouldn't be a bad result, would it?
A draw? No, that's it. As long as we don't lose tonight, anything's decent. Bring them back to the Emirates and then do them at the Emirates. But to be fair, I'm really confident we're going to win. So confident. If you said it to me before Christmas, I'd be like scared tonight. Since the new year, we've been unreal.
Yeah, definitely that trip away in Dubai definitely sorted us out, didn't it? I'm just going to give some good evenings. I'm just going to give some good evening. So, good evening to Catherine. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Got to finish up a meeting first. Multitasking, so we'll see her on here a bit later. Good evening to football with Brownie. He's even done a football today regarding the fans over there to appease the Arsenal whinging fan base. Good luck for tonight, lads. Good evening to Emerson. Good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Not sure how he actually does the coins. Maybe we can try and get someone to work this out and we can get something going on it tonight, definitely. Good evening to Mr. Morgan. As I said, what can go wrong tonight? Fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. Good evening to the Arsenal Misfit. Hope you're well, mate. Good evening to Melina. Good to see you on as well. And good evening to Ange as well. Good evening to yourself as well. So, obviously, quite a lot of people on already. Probably anticipation in terms of today's game, or tonight's game, shall I say. Should we get the lineup up and have a look at the lineup? Because obviously it came out about 35 minutes ago. And this is the lineup.
Took their time tonight.
Yeah, they did take their time, didn't they? It didn't come up to about after 8, did it? 7, sorry.
Refreshing my page every 2 seconds.
So,
one thing that scares me.
We go pretty much with Raya in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel and Kiwor, the back four, Rice, Havertz and Odegaard again in that midfield, and same strike for Saka, Martinelli, Trossard. So absolute no changes from the last 2 games. And to be honest, why should there be? There was a bit of conversation, definitely in our group that we was in, that potentially Jorginho will come into midfield today. Was that a thought that you might have had?
It's a hard one because he's got the experience in that midfield and it'd help us a lot. But at the same time, how can you change it after our performance on the weekend? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go out and get 2 goals, even if we're in 2-1. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
bring Jorginho on for like last 20 minutes or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like this team have gone out and done the business away from home in 2 games. As we said, like we scored 11 goals. There is probably no need to change this team at the moment, and they'll be confident that they can go out there and put on a performance. Let's do some more good evening. So, good evening to Hawkwind. How you doing, mate? Good evening to the G-Star. Also, good evening to Canterbury Gooner. Good evening to BX Gunner as well. So, good to see some good old faces in here tonight. Hopefully you'll continue to obviously join us while we're watching the game, and you'll be watching the game as well. In terms of the bench, mate, you can see there is one inclusion. Fabio Vieira, obviously a former Porto player himself. Do you expect to see anything from him tonight?
You know what? I didn't even know he was there, mate, to be honest with you. I looked at the team earlier. I didn't see anyone on the bench that was new until you just said it. Oh, you know what? It gets me excited, to be fair. He's a little... At the start of his career, he was a bit weak, and I said it, he needed to go to the gym. Do you remember when Ozil got that injury one time, and then he hit the gym and started bulking up and was a different player? That's what Vieira needs, and I think hopefully he's hit the gym and he's a different player. But he's great. He's like another Odegaard, but smaller. I don't think he'll play. Like, I don't think there'll be much minutes in him. I think the only one that will come on would be Jorginho and probably an Eddie. Is Eddie there? Yeah, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's there.
For the last 10 minutes, maybe for a run out. But that's about it. That's all I can see. And that's what worrying, isn't it?
It is obviously we are still pretty much restricted in terms of that bench, and obviously we haven't got Partey back yet. And as you see that when you start looking at that bench and you start looking past Jorginho and probably Eddie and Smith Rowe, it is a pretty youthfy bench, isn't it? As such, I see streets in there, Heaven's in there. Hopefully, he'll be in heaven by the end of this evening. We usually need our Jesus to do that, don't we? But
they're in the same team.
Just talking about Gabriel Jesus, he's got an incredible record in the Champions League. Is that a miss for you tonight?
No, not as much as it could be if it was like I said, at the end of last year. But after the last few games since New Year, I don't think we missed many of our players. Partey, I don't think we missed him as much as I thought we would. Zinchenko is another one I think we haven't missed. I think Kyrgios's done really well. Is it Jesus? Yeah, another one we ain't missed because we scored the goals. Who else? Trying to think who else. Who else we got injured? That's
only really. Yeah. Right.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone's come in and stepped up. Look at Trossard. He's come in and stepped up massively. I think he's so underrated since signing him, and what a deal that was as well.
I think if we get Vieira back, it can get Partey back into the squad and hopefully get Timber by the back end of the season. Then
it'd be nice to bring back, obviously.
Yeah, if you give some of them players a rest. There's a lot of players there, isn't there?
Like Sheffield and that, you can swap Bryce or Partey and say Saliba come off because he's playing a lot and he scares me when he has a little tackle on him or something after last year.
That's a good one, Mr. Morgan. That's a good one.
Do you know what I mean? He needs to start giving them, like when we go 3-0 up, I'm like, come on, bring them on straight away.
Look at this one. Oh.
Nah.
So apparently Luton has scored at Anfield.
No
I think this is a bit of a dodgy game for Liverpool.
Yeah, 1-0. 12 minutes in. Come on. Yeah, it is.
So there's a good start to the night at the moment.
With their team, it ain't the best, is it? They've lost a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, but back to the team. Obviously, it's going to sound that potentially Nelson will get some minutes. I think that all depends on
the score and that. Let's go.
If Saka don't get injured, then I don't think we take him off, and I don't think Saka comes off tonight. Whatever happens, anyway, personally.
And I bet tonight he's scoring.
Yeah, and you'd like to think that him and Martinelli would be a thorn in their side tonight, but I think as long as the front three do what they've been doing and we get the opportunities, I think we've shown over the last couple of weeks that we're getting back to our clinical best. And as long as we can do that tonight, we should get a couple of chances really out here, shouldn't we? They're not a defensive side, Porto.
No, that's what, I was listening to a thing earlier about Omri, what he said about if we need a striker, and he said the chances we've been having, we need to just finish. The last few games, them same chances we've been finishing.
Yeah,
our goal difference is better than Liverpool and City, obviously because our defence has been solid. But also, before West Ham, what was it? Probably 11 behind them or whatnot. Now we're above both of them goal difference. It just shows you as long as you take your chances. Luke ain't scored yet, have?
Well, I don't know what's going on there. I'm not sure whether
they take their chances. We've got it. Yeah, it says 1-0 here. Yeah, 1-0. What are you talking about?
As soon as anything,
it is 1-0. No, it's 1-0.
Yeah, nothing's come in this class. Yeah, so yeah, obviously good team there, good team. In terms of obviously coming back tonight, in terms of obviously the Premier League, do you see a little bit of rotation over the weekend, or do you think pretty much team would go out of the weekend as long as we don't get many injuries tonight or anything?
What this team for Saturday?
Yeah.
With our bad Newcastle have been at the minute, I'll probably change. It's a hard one. It depends who comes back as well. You never know. Jesus could be back, and you can bring him in for Martinelli or Trossard. Give them a little rest, and Smith Rowe try him out again. But there won't be many changes for me. You got Zinchenko could be coming back. Don't know how long he's been out for. He's out. But yeah, there can't be many changes for Saturday. Do you know what I mean? If you can't play as a professional footballer, if you can't play Wednesday, Saturday, then what's the point? Especially the money they're on.
Well, I look at our next game after, and it's not till Monday week. So there's a 9-day rest there as well. So it's not like we've got
our next 4 to 5 games after tonight are winnable. Even tonight's winnable. I mean, in the league, there's some good home games. We've got Porto at home coming up to City. And there's players, like I tweeted out the other day about Partey. People like him, you've got to wrap up till City. There's no point playing him. Don't risk him. Just wrap him up till City. City's the game that isn't as easy as the next 5.
Well, the Chelsea game potentially might not go ahead anyway, mightn't it, if they beat Leeds?
Yeah. What's that, at home? Are they playing Leeds at home or away?
Yeah. You can never trust Chelsea, though, can you? I think Leeds are in top good form, mate. I think that's going to be an absolute crack.
Well, funny enough, on the weekend, I said to I was with a bunch of West Ham, Spurs, and a Chelsea fan, and not one of them agreed with me. And I said Chelsea get something tonight. I said Rodri will score as well. I said Chelsea will get something, and Sterling. They all laughed because I said Sterling should be in the England team as well. So I think he's had a good game, a good season for Chelsea, and he plays well for England. They all laughed at me, and what happened? Sterling scored, and Chelsea got a point.
So would you take Sterling to Euros?
Yeah, for me, yeah. On that left side. They ain't meant like you got Rashford, and you could probably play the likes of Palmer on the left hand side, but Sterling's more used to it, and he knows how to score and be in the right positions for England. Do you know what I mean? And I think he's had a good season for Chelsea. He ain't had bad, ain't been terrible.
No, I think he's been one of their kind of shining lights, isn't they? Like, they definitely are improving in terms of their last kind of 3 results have been quite superb, if we're being totally honest, because no one expected them to go to Villa, did they?
No. I thought Villa was had that.
And then obviously the Man City game was good, and obviously they got that late win at Palace. So yeah, they've unfortunately kind of done pretty well over the last few weeks. But yeah, no, that'd be interesting because obviously that would determine whether we play Chelsea on the 16th or whether that gets pushed back to late April.
It don't matter, to be honest with you. If it gets pushed back or whatever, we're still getting the 3 points.
Yeah. Obviously, BX Gunners obviously agreeing with you. How Sterling has ever been dropped from England's world has been great. Chelsea's poor.
Glad someone agrees with me.
Yeah. This was good, weren't it? Old Rio Ferdinand was getting barraged by the Arsenal fans on the plane to Portugal. So at the moment we got 12 minutes till kick-off.
I hate this part. I never normally watch the first bit. I just turn it on close to kick-off. Most of the people on here hate as well. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you got Sky Sports, you got Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville and that talking.
I thought you was a great fan of old Rio Ferdinand.
I love him, mate. Don't worry about that. He's got to be worse than Gary Neville.
In the chats, throw us your score lines for tonight. Give us your predictions, and we'll read them all out.
What did you go for?
I went for a 2-0 tonight. A professional 2-0 performance. Whilst we do that, though, we got another guest joining us. Good evening, Mr. JJ. How are you?
How you doing, guys? Sorry about the wait.
Mate, right?
Bit of technical issue, but I'm here. Buzzing.
No worries, mate. What's your thoughts on the lineup? Exactly the same as the last 2 games.
Yeah, well, you know, as the motto goes, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, everyone's in form. Everyone's playing well. You can't really argue with what's happening at the moment. So you might as well stick with it and continue.
Yeah, definitely. Like 11 goals in 2 games. You never usually see a team get changed after that, do you? Anyway, but
no. Why would you?
No, but obviously Vieira's back into the squad tonight. That's an added bonus, isn't it?
Mm.
Are you a
You know,
fan of Vieira?
it's
No,
good.
excited.
Yeah, it's good to see that he's back. I didn't realise that he was going to be like thrown back straight back in, because obviously Partey's obviously been waiting as well, and he's been back in training now. So, you know, I've only known that Vieira's been back in one session.
Yeah.
So being thrown back in, but obviously it's the knowledge, isn't it? And it's the occasion as well. It adds a little spice to it. So, you know, his old club, and he'll want to prove to his old teammates that it was worth him going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. We're just going to have a quick look at some of the score predictions. Obviously, BX Gunner's gone for a 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1.
The Trigster's gone for a 3-0 Arsenal. She's pretty confident.
3-0.
That'd be lovely. That would, wouldn't it? A 3-0. That would set us up beautifully for the home game. Michael Arnold, he's gone for either a 2-0 or a 2-1. Emerson's gone for a 2-0. Canterbury Gooner, he's gone for a 1-0.
Okay.
And Ange has gone for a draw as well. So some good variety of score predictions there. What are you going for, mate?
Who, me? Who say?
Yeah, both of you.
Well, go on.
I said in the chat 2-1 to us. I'm going to stick with it. I had a dream last night. We won 3-0. And in the second leg, we rested Saliba for some reason. It was a weird one. But I'll go 2-1. I'm quite confident we can get them 2 goals. And yeah, I think Saka gets another goal as well. I'd love to see a Rice goal tonight as well.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important just not to dismiss them, because I think a lot of people are up for this, and I don't want anyone to assume that we're just going to roll over them. But I do think we'll control the game, but I just don't think they'll make it as easy and as direct as it has been in our last couple of games. And you've got to think of the quality in difference as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, we are in good form, and hopefully we'll carry on that same stead. But it's so in terms of a result, I'm probably going to go with 3-1, but it's going to be a tough 3-1.
Yeah,
that's how I see it. A tough 3-1.
And you would expect it to be tough away from home in the Champions League, wouldn't you?
Of course.
No one gives you an easy game out there. Let's have a look at some more score predictions quickly. The Arsenal Misfits gone for a 2-0. Catherine, back in the chat now, she's gone for a 4-0. And she's gone for 2 goals or 2 goal contributions from Saka.
That'd be nice.
Russ has gone for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Yeah, so some as I said, some good flexibility of range of score predictions there. So yeah, but we've only got 7 minutes now to kick off, so getting a bit excited now.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the Champions League to come back for quite a while now, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah.
Far too long.
These are the nights you live for as a football fan, isn't it? Like, you know, to be amongst it and looking like, you know, we could. There's a possibility of 2 titles in this, and you know, realistically, they aren't out of reach if we continue with the same stead. But we've just got to have that consistency, and you know, that bit in your teeth. You know, I remember when we missed out on the top 4, and it was bitter, it was painful.
Yeah.
And the boys responded the next season with playing so well that they found themselves in a title race. And then, you know, we drifted off at the end and they didn't quite have enough. And I expect that same evolution this season, hoping that we continue in that same way, where we think, okay, you know, we're here again. We're going to fight so hard that we don't miss out this time, and that we go on and do it. But, you know, hoping that those patterns sort of continue.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right. Last year we kind of found ourselves in a title race that no one ever expected, including ourselves.
Exactly.
I think this year it's been an interesting year, isn't it? Like we peaked so early last year, where this year we've kind of, for me, I think I said it in yesterday's show. For me, we've done really well in the big games. So when we get up the big games, I think we've conducted ourselves really well. That includes Liverpool away as well. Do you know what I mean? And I've got no doubt now that when Arsenal play, I don't expect us to roll over against any team. If you said that to me 5-6 years ago, I'd have expected to roll over and lose, and our bellies to be tickled, basically lose 3-4-0. But I think that's the difference this year. But I think what we've done this year is that we've had that little bit of a bad period, didn't we, in December? But I didn't think that we was hitting any kind of form at any point before that anyway. But I think since this break that we've gone to Dubai and come back, it seems to probably been what the players needed. Maybe there was a few own truths out there. You don't know what was kind of said out there, do you? Maybe it's just discussing certain stuff, maybe working on certain stuff. But the way we've come back has been incredible, in my opinion, because we just didn't expect it. I remember the Liverpool game in the FA Cup, and I totally lost the rocker at that game. And if you said to me a month later, we'd gone to West Ham 1-6-0, beat Liverpool 3-1 at home in the league, and then gone and beat Burnley 5-0. Mate, it's an absolute incredible turnaround. And hopefully now with the players coming back, with your likes of your Fiera's, your Partey's, hopefully we can get Timber back, Jesus back. We can proper peak at the back end of the season. And I'm not saying we're going to go and win the Champions League. I'm not saying we're going to win the Premier League, but hopefully we can go even further this time and even closer. And hopefully one of them trophies, hopefully we do pick up at the very least. For me, I think the Champions League, I think we've got good opportunity this season. I really, really do. When I look at the teams that are in it, the only two teams that I probably would massively fear is Man City and Real Madrid. But it's not like I'm not confident anymore with Man City. Like, if we had them over 2 legs, I would trust us to give them a good game over 2 legs.
Yeah.
And that's the difference now. Like, I think tactically, Arteta's got the team where he wants it. And if you can get his players back and get your Partey's and Timbers back at the right time, and you avoid Real Madrid or Man City to at least the semis, I think we can give it a good go.
Why not? You know,
yeah,
we've already beaten 3 of the European champions this season. We've beaten City, we've beaten Seville, we've beaten West Ham, and pumped them as well. But but looking at it seriously, it's like, you know, we're competing on all fronts. We're doing well. We're playing in such a good tempo. When you watch the game carefully, you can see the patterns and the way we play, and the way it all just comes together. And now we're finding the net. And that was, as you pointed out, the trip to Dubai. Like I said, could have been home truths, could have been the relaxation, could have been everything that they absolutely needed. And you know what I'd say, if we could avoid any of our players going on international duty, I would send them to Dubai again, just to see them through the rest of the season.
Not a bad idea, that. Especially when you start looking at, if the Chelsea game does get moved, we've actually got a really big break. From, I believe, the Porto game to the Man City game.
Yeah,
that's when you want them wrapped up in cotton wool. You want your Thomas Partey wrapped up in cotton wool, don't you?
Yeah,
you want everyone basically ready for that Man City game, because I actually think it's the best time to play Man City, probably away from home after an international break.
Yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking, right? And like, this is probably getting well ahead of myself. I would say if we won our next 6 games on the bounce, league's ours.
You believe so, yeah?
If we won the next 6 on the bounce in the league.
So we're beating so in that case, we'd obviously have to beat Newcastle, Sheffield United, Brentford, potentially Chelsea, Man City, and then is it Brighton?
Luton.
Sorry, Luton. Then Brighton, isn't it? The only thing that I think we do need to win our next 6, just for the fact that when you start looking at our last 5 away games,
it's a tough Man United and Tottenham in there, and they'll be looking to disrupt us. They'll love it. They would love to disrupt us. Do you know what I mean? They'd be, and you know what, like the neutrals, like I say neutral, they're not very neutral. Everyone, it always feels like that everyone hates us, and it just like it'll be like for them, it'll be like doing the people a favour.
Like you said, Liam Lowe, the injuries are coming back, and they're coming back at the right time. You think about it, start of the whole, like start this season, we weren't on fire or nothing, We've not had half them players throughout the season. And look where we are now in the round of 16, and third, 2 points behind Liverpool, and we've got them coming back. So they're coming back at the right time, which is going to help us a lot. Having Party back, get Party fit, having back at the right time as well.
I don't hold my breath for that.
But I hope he just don't play him at right back. That's where it is.
I think
Jorginho and Rice can go together. Them two can work together. I think Party and Rice can be even better.
I think people are a bit confused tonight. I think they're worried where Ryan's been, where Ryan is at the moment. He's stranded. He's been gagged out the back. He's not allowed on. He's banned. He's barred.
Is Alex supposed to be coming on?
No, he isn't. I've got you confused. He's going to come into the chat.
Oh.
Right, let's go. The game's about to start, boys. Let's go. I think Emerson's a bit ahead of us.
Mine's not kicked off yet.
Is yours yet?
No, not yet.
Mine's kicked off.
No, mine hasn't.
Just now, right now.
No, I'm last then, so I'll be seeing you guys celebrate first night then.
I'm 26 seconds.
Oh, I'm 7 seconds.
I'm 6 now.
I try not to say nothing.
You ain't got no chance of that, mate.
Have you seen them TikToks where they just sit quiet for a game? I tried it for about 2 minutes against West Ham. Didn't happen.
It's hard, mate. It's hard.
I know.
I love seeing us in red socks. I don't know about you lot. I love seeing the red socks.
That's
how
I
thought
my phone against West Ham at Liverpool.
That's how I thought the kit should have been.
Oh.
The white line.
No way, no.
What's your thoughts on old Deckers? Another player who's probably been really enthusiastic to perform in Europe, won't he? In Premier League.
That's not good.
What's that?
Rice getting a yellow.
Oh.
As I just said, that
was a big tackle.
I wish I never mentioned his name now.
Thing is, that should happen every game, where someone puts a bad challenge in and they won't book him because it's the first 10 minutes.
He's
if
got
it's
no
yellow
chance
or red,
now, is he?
You've got to do it.
That's not what you need, though, is it? In the first minute, though, is him getting booked.
This is where Jorginho comes on in 2 minutes.
Another Jorginho masterclass.
That's it. Counter.
This is the piece of me, though, mate. Yeah, right. And this is what I was trying to get at before. Obviously, he did what he did, but even like Saka, I know like what Rio Ferdinand's come out and said and everything, but this is where players like Rice and Saka at the moment are going to need to show themselves, isn't they, in these kind of games now?
Yeah.
They don't get scared, do they?
Now's the time to show up.
What worries me, though, mate, is that like Rice is in there on his own, mate, really, isn't he? If we're being totally honest in terms of a player who can put tackles in and all that kind of stuff. And he can't afford to miss time one now.
Do you know what I'm being impressed with? Ben White. I just think he's so sturdy.
Oh, yeah, he gives you 8 out of 10 each game.
I just obviously, I don't know if you remember, like Rob Holding he'd mentioned about Ben White being playing with like a third grade tear on his hamstring.
Look where he is tonight already, Ben White, like you're saying about
inside.
You look at his position in a minute.
Yeah.
Good. Oh. He's in that middle, Ben. He can do it. If he's trying out Party right back, why can't Ben play centre mid?
No, it's good to have all the options if they're fit, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially as Arteta likes to play in different phases, don't he?
Mm. Oh. It's those in-between areas, isn't it? Between the lines. Yeah. That's where you win games. That's what I say anyway.
Quite a few players, quite a few in here don't think it was a booking.
Absolutely. The Champions League debut for Otavio alongside Pepe.
Oh, early mistake.
Take that.
Mm.
The Arsenal captain, Martin Odegaard.
Ben White take a lifetime to take a throw.
Declan Rice.
Don't know how he don't get booked a lot more from that.
He's master of the dark arts, isn't he?
He's the new Rodri.
He's so slick, isn't he?
He's funny. You need someone like that in the team, though.
I know.
He's so
dead.
They don't
so
care.
deadpan, though, isn't he? Like he's
just
so.
Attacking him to trip you up or something.
Yeah, that trip up he did on Jimenez and against Wolves once. That just killed me. That made me laugh so much. The way he got away with it as well.
Was it last year when we scored a goal? I can't remember who it was against. And he threw the ball at Saka's head, or whose head it was.
Oh yeah, it was on Odegaard's head. Yeah, the Chelsea away. Yeah, he flicks the ball up. How he does that as well? It's like there's a bit of skill as well.
He's so funny.
The way he flicked it.
Yeah, I remember that.
He'd be brilliant in the dressing room.
Chelsea away, weren't it?
I knew it was Chelsea saying, I'm away.
It was away. Chelsea away.
I always wonder if Odegaard actually saw that.
Oh.
I should have better than Martinelli, mate. Jesus.
Yeah, that should have been chest control, shouldn't it?
He's pace, I think, in Europe, like it's going to be needed.
It's a massive thing for me. Like at Seville, weren't
so much bigger.
Times, which is the most for any team. It was also Portuguese opposition that ended the European journey last season.
When you look at this team, our team, when you start looking at it, apart from Havertz, not really anyone's got any really massive Champions League experience.
None.
You said the stat earlier. Pepe's got, I can't remember the stat now, but it was like 16 appearances between the Arsenal team or something like that. I think it was that.
Oh, lucky Trossard.
Tell you what, mate. Old Reyes, that was a great ball, mate. Starting to come in his own, old Reyes now, isn't he?
Yeah, you see him like really celebrating goals as well now as well. I think it's important, you know, because like when he sees that when our team scores, he's been a bit more open about his joy, I think.
Oh, Mr. Tom saying Luton are still ahead, 36 minutes gone. That's good news.
Yeah, just checked out. Don't get too excited, Lo.
No, I never get too excited, mate.
Mid right now going, they're going to win second half, 3-4-1. Don't worry. See,
get their little bellies tickled in the second half. Stefan's right though. Luton are doing amazing. Like considering
no one expected it, to be fair. Everyone thought they were rolled over.
Sorry,
Lokonga.
I had this conversation last night. Would you get invited back into the squad?
Do you know
like to replace O'Neill?
I'd rather him have another loan.
I'm not seeing him enough, to be honest.
I want him.
When he did play for us, it was not great.
I just want to see him like play more, a bit more, just more game time, just more Premier League experience.
If Luton stay up, give him another year. If Luton stay up, give him another year there.
There's no point giving him to someone else. Keep him there. He's doing well.
If they stay up, of course, yeah.
And if we need a call him back in January, if we've got a few injuries, bring him back.
Yeah. Just do a 6 month.
Yeah.
No, he's sorry, mate. He's not at the game tonight. He's just taking some time away at the moment, but he will be back soon. He will be definitely back soon, guys.
But you're right, it's important. They always talk about the business end of the season, don't they? That's what they say. And clearly, that's when you want to peak in Arsenal, as I said earlier, for instance.
I totally agree with you about Ben White, though. Like,
watch him. He's actually been on the midfield tonight so far.
But he's playing different roles, isn't he? That's what's so good about him in that right back role.
That's what Arteta loves, those players who can perform in different positions. You don't like a player where they've only got one position.
No.
Mm.
And I was slightly less confident than you.
Yeah, having that flexibility, you know, and it creates, you know, it's great for like creating overloads. You see Havertz, like I've seen in the last 2 games, sometimes he's drifted out where Saka is, and Saka's ran inside, and it's just been it's just having that variation, and obviously that gives Saka respite as well from being kicked by the left back. Just has to get kicked by a centre back now. You know what I mean? Like, but it helps for tactical reasons, doesn't it?
Oh, over the top. Go on, Raya. Yeah.
Tell you who did well, and it was a ball boy. Clearly a Porto fan. Brilliant. Really sharp at throwing it back. I'm telling you, that was sharp.
Takes it back to that night at Anfield when Liverpool beat Barcelona.
Yeah.
Got the ball given back to him quickly.
Jesus.
Ah, Saka, what are you doing?
Absolutely. I don't think it was a
What was going on?
either. I think all the fellas saw it.
He's been a fantastic form, hasn't he? Bukayo Saka, 6 goals in 4 Premier League matches. He's been instrumental in what Arsenal have been doing. And whether you fall on the side of the world class or non-world class,
You at the game Saturday, JJ?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I think so. I said since the
Looking forward to that one. It's
Aka and Odegaard have been.
it feels like it's been ages since I've been at the Emirates.
Yeah, there's a bit of needle in that game as well, I think, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you look at how many good goals they've conceded, there's no reason why we shouldn't put it on them, to be honest. I think that they'll make it tough for us. Again, it'll be another one where they'll make it tough for us. But I reckon if we just keep like just going and going and going at them the way we've been playing, I think, you know, we should push them and then roll them over at some stage. I just don't see a reason why this form shouldn't continue. But you know, people always have blips, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's just about obviously us getting back home, you know what I mean, and getting the rest in between the game. But as I said, like there ain't another game after Saturday till Monday week, so we've got a nice rest period after Saturday. So we just need to go out there and get the result.
Yeah. What's next? What's
Sheffield
next weekend?
United.
Game?
You have it's Monday. Sheffield United, isn't it?
Okay.
I remember our last one Monday night game at Sheffield United. Unai Emery. Jesus.
Any form of European competition, 22 games, lost
I think that was in the process when we was conceding 40 shots a game, weren't it? But there was a process to it, apparently.
Delano, dispossessed by Declan Rice. Arsenal get the free kick and the pull on the shirt of the England international.
He's always got to be in the picture, doesn't he?
Good memories of being here in the Champions League final. Jorginho, who's part of that Chelsea victory as well. He's on the Arsenal bench. Bukayo Saka.
It's a beautiful, simple run from Saka. It really is. And Odegaard, he just runs 5 yards inside and his momentum takes from the ball. It's a simple ball. Odegaard only passes the ball 5-10 yards. Because he moves inside Saka, takes him away from the left fullback. Wendell.
Saka involved again here, supported by Odegaard.
Ben's out there.
Gabriel.
Oh, that's a good one.
So they signed for Barcelona in the summer. Declan Rice winning it back then from Evan Ilson. Here's Martinelli.
Need Trossard, a chance towards Trossard, don't we? What's your thoughts on the old striking situation in the summer?
Well, I've heard that it could be Watkins who we're speaking to. Who we'll be speaking to. It ain't Tony anymore.
He's an
I think
Arsenal fan.
Watkins suits us better.
He's an Arsenal fan, isn't he?
I think I was saying to my cousin who's at West Ham, I think Tony's suits a team like West Ham who he can hold the ball up and all of that. I think Watkins with his pace, I think he's a decent striker. I think he'll play well for us.
Maybe he's sitting there thinking if he can get Havertz in that team as well, like you got that big guy, little guy kind of.
Yeah.
We probably don't need another big guy. How much they want for Watkins though? Because he ain't going to come cheap, is he?
No, they won't.
Money,
they won't let go. They'll be wanting Brighton money, wouldn't they?
70, 80 mil.
Brighton.
You're going to be paying that for anyone at the minute. There ain't many top out there, is there? And in the Premier League, proven it's going to be that money. And like I always say, it ain't my money. Look at Rice. I bet there's a lot of people moaning, is he worth 100 plus mil? He's been incredible. Arteta gets him right. Not many he gets wrong at the minute.
Yeah, as the transition has gone, he's shown that he can pick the right players. And
Ben White was another one, 50-odd mil.
Yeah, people wouldn't.
Even I complained about that, and look.
Mate, I love it that we go out and get the best English talent now. Though that's something we never did.
Yeah, that was a Man United move back in the day. That was a Man United move.
Yeah,
and I like it, mate. I like it that we've gone down that road.
Since Wenger. We need Premier League proven.
Yeah, we go and get people's best players now.
We could have got Modric for 100 or mil, whatever it is. Trossard 20.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Tom. My arsehole's flapping at the moment with Luton winning. let alone the Everton fans. That being like we need Liverpool to drop points, don't we?
Massively. That'd be lovely.
Especially a home game, that's even better.
That'd be unreal, wouldn't it, at Anfield?
I'll be back in a minute, mate.
So points. Difference if they don't win. Game in hand.
His Champions League debut in September 2004, and Bukayo Saka was 3 years old. Who'd have thought it?
Really got another gear to get into, haven't we?
Yeah. We ain't got there yet. How is it? 20 minutes and he's gone by already.
How long you got on the clock?
17:40.
Okay, I'm about 20 seconds behind you.
20 seconds.
17 seconds behind you.
That's a horrible 20 seconds, especially if
you're jumping up and down. or I'm waiting on something bad.
Yeah. Go on, we're on it. He's won the ball. Rice has got to be careful here. He needs to stop putting his foot in.
Really nullifies his game, doesn't it?
I can see him coming off half time. One more little niggle, foul.
Yeah.
I can see Arteta. Not risking it.
Foul.
Yeah, I know. Didn't look like it. They got mistakes in them.
Yeah. Just got to keep putting pressure on them, but it's a bit odd when our best presser in Rice is on a yellow. It just doesn't help.
That's the first time United checked up with a pace like that. Yeah. Everyone does well on the left back position. Young Barry over there coming up in the overlap. Did well, did a cross.
You said about the socks, weren't it? About earlier.
Sorry.
Was it about the kit you said about earlier when it's
the socks. I much prefer
I like
the red.
it like that.
Sorry.
I like it like that.
I just think it just.
Remember when we had the red, all red? It looked proper weird.
Yeah.
Last year when it was saying, can't remember.
They could have had the lightning on the socks as like gold, maybe.
Sorry about that. I got a nosebleed.
Oh dear.
And I felt my tingle, and I was like, "What?" I don't know
The
why.
rice yellow card getting to you already.
Yeah, I was stressed, mate.
Half time, 1-0.
Well, that's good, but I'm not getting too excited yet.
No, I'm not. That's like I said about Charlie. He'll be tweeting in a minute. Be 3-1 Liverpool.
How he expects it, mate.
You think about it, though, that's what we've got to, though. You expect Chelsea, City and Liverpool to come back, and that's what we're like at the minute. We could go 1-0 down, and I expect us to get at least a point or win.
Mate, have you seen their bench,
in
though?
most games.
Have you seen their bench?
What, Porto? What? Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's absolutely horrific.
One player that I know that will come on.
It's just full of youngsters, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got some bad issues there, haven't they?
What, a bunch of injuries?
Yeah. Cool, have they? They got that bench, mate. Jesus.
Oh, no. No! Oh, he's missed. Oh, what miss? He's hit the post and missed. Jesus, our defence not reacting. What are they doing? React. Jesus.
Oh my God. Oh my word.
I don't get it. Where's the reaction? What are you doing, Saliba? React.
That's a big fucking warning.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking
I'm glad
warning.
they missed from it.
I can't believe that.
How has that not got in it? How has that not gone in, mate?
Look for the angle when it goes behind the goal. How close that was. Now wake up.
Right again. He was cuddling someone.
Mate, I don't know how that hasn't gone in, mate.
I mean, that's Saliba's fault there. He's right close to what? Too close to what?
Yeah, he's just watching that, isn't he?
Yeah. Wake up.
That is a big moment, that is. Jesus.
That's a wake-up call.
Ah, come on.
Jesus, mate, honestly.
When he hit the post, I thought that was in.
This is where you need a Thomas Partey in a team in Europe.
To control. Jorginho controller. Bring him on.
Yeah, he's got that experience as well, isn't he?
He slows it down when you need to slow it down.
I think you're right there, Catherine. That does need to wake us up. Massive chance.
Yes, I've got to say, looking at it there, I think it is William Saliba. I think he's just on his heels a little bit, taking nothing away from the movement. The movement is absolutely first class from Galeno, really is, Fletch. Defender flat-footed.
What? Get up.
Interesting one for the boys at half-time, that one.
Yeah, that's a foul by Gabriel on Pepe. Just the kind of passage of play that's going to increase the confidence as well in this Porto team. You feel it's the kind of night where they need one or two things to go right for them to give them that little injection.
This referee, proper homer, isn't he? He's giving them everything.
Really troubled Diogo Costa on the other end, Arsenal.
Without doubt, I mean, you've got to say that's clearly by a mile.
Touch.
I suppose that was my only worry, Russ. Have they got the experience in there? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, if they can't do this now, they need to learn as they go.
Yeah, well, they need to learn quite quickly, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, they need to just they need. I know it's a cup competition. It's a little bit different to a league game and stuff, and obviously there's a lot more riding at stake at that moment. But you need to just take it like any other game. Just understand the game plan and get the what ifs out of your head and just try and follow through with your job.
The only difference you've got from this to a Premier League game is the crowd's a lot louder. All away games in the Champions League will be. Go on. No. Oh, come off, ref.
I think, like Michael said, I think it was always going to be a reserve start. I think we're always going to be cautious, weren't we? Like,
yeah,
you don't go out. You don't go out there to win the game in the first 10 minutes in Champions League, do you?
Yeah, I agree with that.
The thing is, mate, we need to get the ball to Martinelli, mate, because he's got to make
what on earth?
spaces.
Yeah, we don't go that side enough, do we? It's always with the right side. This could be a chance here. But I want to stick 2-3 past his keeper. He's wound me up in the comments.
Was that their keeper that said all that?
Yeah. He looks like someone you want to hit as well.
I think at the Emirates, though, it's a total different game in it, let's be honest.
I reckon we pull them apart at home.
Yeah, mate, I'd do as well, mate. Like, look what we did to PSV and Seville at home. But we have
depends
to.
What the crowd's saying, though, innit?
Pardon?
It depends what the crowd's saying. How loud it's
Well, the crowd will be up for it, mate. Champions League. The crowd will be there, mate, for that.
You get a lot of tourists in that nowadays, though.
Yeah.
Situation, do you know what I mean?
I do think the big games will turn up, though. I just think it's other games, innit?
What are they going to do here? First corner, what are we going to do?
We won't even talk about the ticket prices.
Calling Ben White over.
What for?
Beating up the keeper again.
Yeah, doing all that situation. Ben White,
he's always on some shit, isn't he?
There ain't many times where he does get his arms up. He just stands there. Keeper gets too much protection. They've definitely. Oh, come on, ref! He's pushing him. Just pushing him. Got to do a different situation now. Poor. That's it, Ben. Get in front of the keeper.
Rice tidying things up at the back, and now Leandro Trossard.
Oh, and after all that, it's fucking straight into the keeper's hands.
Yeah.
Jesus.
About 5 minutes ago, Liam.
Yeah, that's how far behind I am.
Ah, you poor touch.
Who's that?
Been in.
Martinelli?
Havertz.
I think Martinelli's our threat.
Yeah.
Got to start using him more, though.
Exactly.
Oh, that is a crap touch.
Oh, yeah. That's not like him either, is it?
It's Rice.
Drive.
Carries on like this, mate. You might get one.
That's poor again. I kept it on.
That was a fucking bad miss, Tom. I'll admit that.
Go on. That's poor.
You know I'm hating on you, don't you, Luke? Because you're the man I'm looking at now. I'm waiting for a celebration.
He was just speaking about that.
It does kind of kill it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just going to mute my thing and just come off camera.
Oh, that's shit ball again. You like
Our passing ain't been great so far, has it?
No, there isn't any real penetration, is there?
No. Go on, Havertz.
This is where Party would be good in Europe.
Yeah, I
Oh
think he's
yeah,
keen.
he's the one.
I mean, I got no chance of that, Jay. Absolute serious chance.
I can't do that.
Thing is, right, Havertz is finding himself in some good areas, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, it's his runs that make him so dangerous, and even then, like sometimes it's the non-selfish run, the one that isn't always going directly towards goal.
Yeah, definitely.
And he just throws up another little bit of chaos that allows another player to run into that space. You know what I mean? That he runs out of. You know what I mean? Taking defenders away.
Havoc.
And it's kind of like a silent assassin, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. That's exactly what he is.
About a minute ahead.
Because everything he does is just literally pulling their team apart.
Mm.
Well, that's what happened with Burnley, weren't it? Definitely. Burnley, I thought he was brilliant.
Mm. Yeah, and that goal he took as well. Good finish.
Yeah.
And like, did he nutmeg? Who's the defender? Well, he knocked it.
Luckily, he went back to him, don't it?
Yeah. But still, you know, he had the audacity to do it, and it fell for him, and he scored. So
I think it's this kind of game. It's second. I still feel
I feel like both teams are a little bit cagey.
Yeah.
I think you watch every game. Yesterday, you watched last week. Even in the City, they all do look like that. And I think every away team now, because there's no away goal, it's just a lot different, a bit more boring. Do you know what I mean? Like now, we don't even have to score tonight.
No, technically not. No.
Other times you have to go out and score.
Oh yeah, away goal rule, isn't it? Yeah.
I just think Partey and Jesus is so important for us in Europe.
It's just if they can get back.
What is going on with Jesus?
I don't even know what his injury is.
Why?
And it's something to do with his calves or his knee. One of the either the two.
He had a really good game at Forest as well, didn't he?
Mm.
Thing is, though, if he's playing with an injury, what's the point? Now he's out for however long.
Yeah, because they're not talking about it. Do you remember when Saliba was that injured? They weren't really talking about how long it was going to be.
That's what worries me, mate. So Emerson said it's a knee. If it's a knee, that could be anything, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Knee, yeah.
And obviously he's already had surgery on that, isn't he? Little keyhole things, and you don't want him to be injuring his knees all the time, do you?
No.
13 or 14 degrees still at the moment.
When you think about it, like it makes you laugh when teams go on about everyone else's injuries. We have got quite a number of injuries, haven't we?
Yeah.
Tweeted at today or yesterday. Everyone's talking about the injuries, and we've been quiet.
Yeah, right. G's right. We never find out much these nowadays.
Come on.
They really like to keep stuff in house, don't they?
Yeah.
The control on the ball tonight is awful.
He's winding me up again, Luke.
We can't control the ball tonight. Take a touch. Saka, though.
Oh.
Nothing. What is that? Oh, is it the crossbar?
Oh.
Saka. It's off anyway. It went out.
I'll tell you, mate. Martinelli, mate. Got to get him in this game.
If they can control it properly. One thing that lets him down, he don't look up. He just puts his head down and runs. And that's why Saka is better than him. Here we go again. Ain't Ben White this time.
He has a good point there, Mr. BX Gunner.
Out the front post area. And anything else you think the goalkeeper's going to come for. So I hope to see the movement from the Arsenal players, which would be interesting.
It's must have to run 16 yards here to get to the goal from where he is.
That is it, like we have changed as a club.
Massively.
Recent. The one thing that done it for me is when he's pulling players out from international breaks and
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? The fake injuries and I think was it ASOS who called a fake injury? Should we do a bit of Sleeper?
What's going on in and around the 6-yard box? It's difficult for the Porto players to concentrate on what the job is.
Porto players moaning about pushing. All they've done is push. The keeper's pushing their defender into white, but they have the cheek to moan at us.
Oh, I tell you.
They might stand there.
Yeah, by the way, when you see him head the ball, Kai Havertz is
48 minutes, still 1-0.
Last touch there is on Porto South, so it's an Arsenal ball.
There's no control in midfield, but it's from both teams as well.
Yeah, looks
I don't
like
know what Rice got booked early, does it?
no midfield at all. Do you reckon he's going to sub him half time?
No, he won't sub him.
No. If he does, it'll be like 20 minutes. He'll have 15
player.
more minutes of the second half, then he'll sub him.
I
If
think
he
where
does.
you can trust Rice, you can keep him on. Well, he don't get carded much, does he? But any other player,
If anything, he'll bring Jorginho on beside him.
yeah. For Havertz, maybe Trossard.
Silly
Havertz
mine,
up
ain't
there.
he?
So 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. First half has been dominated by Arsenal, but the best chance falling to Porto. Taken short here by Varela to João Mario. They drives it in. Gabriel's clearance into the air rather than away. Fabio trying to play it forward. Arsenal get it now to
Right?
He's moved off it. It's Nico Gonzalez with plenty of power but too much height. And that whistles over the top of the Arsenal bar.
Yeah, it was just a warning for a little second with that Andrea. It's a clean enough strike. Just goes a little high at the end there.
You know what? Right, when I think about it, I do feel sorry for Trossard at times. Because I think there's been a number of games in the first half where he just doesn't. He's not brought into the game, is he, whatsoever?
No.
And this is another one of them games, but
He's got to learn.
Yeah,
Look at
he seems a
Jesus.
bit redundant, doesn't he? He seems a bit absent.
Jesus is like
it's
that, but he gets involved. And that's what Trossard needs to do, is get himself to come back and get involved, get the ball and run. Run with it. He can do that.
Yeah. It's about confidence now, getting on the ball and because
yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of times there, but serious ill effects, obviously.
Wendell, Fabio. They've got two Brazilians on the left side of the defence and then two Portuguese.
I remember in the old European Cup used to be straight knockouts.
Yeah.
Now Conceição.
just one game.
Oh, Saliba. Just stand up to him. Makes that foul too many times.
He hasn't been sure of himself, is he, in his first half?
No. I don't think he has for a few games, though.
He's still young,
Like
though, isn't he?
touch.
He's young.
Just expect a lot from him already, innit?
Alex saying that the game's crying out for a Cine or Jorginho.
Yeah, control it. Need a bit more control. Get Odegaard on the ball.
Liverpool said a VAR check for handball not given.
I'm surprised.
Ooh, right.
It's right out of my mouth, mate. Mate, our Ray just does that pass just like that. It's effortless.
Kept the ball for a good moment though, didn't he?
Pardon?
Come on, ref.
He takes a touch, he's only got one thing in his mind. Just through the defender's legs, stepping right his legs, and comfortable save. What you expect him to make, it's a slight deflection off ice.
He's the big hope here tonight, isn't he? Over the 2 legs. Played in 5 group matches, scored 4 goals, signed from Fluminense back in 2020. I mean, the feeling here is he's going to be the next big money departure, and then they'll restock again, as they tend to do. Quite a few of the big clubs are taking an interest in him. So the market value tends to increase quite rapidly if you start to score goals from this stage in the Champions League. What he did for Darwin Núñez.
115 charges FC.
He's really found that pocket too often so far in the first half. Saka.
No.
Odegaard.
Got Ben put in there. Poor.
It's going to be a corner
Poor.
off the left back Wendell.
I'm a little bit surprised Arsenal haven't got the ball to Martinelli quicker. And that way they could get Mario would go out to him, and it would at best isolate
That's
Pepe.
Odegaard.
Would attempt to do more.
Havertz on the far side of the penalty area seems to be the norm for corners from the other side tonight. That's where he is again.
I love it when Benny White gets down that flank, mate, in that little area.
Yeah, his overlaps are always really good.
Here it goes from Saka. I mean, we're all trying to run in. He's going to get another opportunity from this side.
That's it. Run at him. Run at him. Have a corner.
This time the defending done by João Mario.
Well, we're good from corners, didn't we? So
Yeah, but they know what we're trying to do now. They're blocking it off.
They're prepared for us, aren't they?
Yeah, one
Set
Arsenal
pieces.
fan with Porto. That's a bit naughty.
that's the thing with us at times, isn't it? Like, we need to get the first goal from a set piece because to try and break teams down. But once that first goal comes,
Because what happens is they open up because they've got to start chasing the game.
exactly, and we just rip them apart then.
I mean, they're all appealing for this, that, and the other. But
Bryce is trying to get back post.
Like you look at Palace and West Ham, both first goals are set pieces. Look what happens then.
All the top players are going.
No, what though? I'll mix it up a little bit. So do a short corner.
Test between India and England starting on
Ah, I forgot to say.
1-0.
1-0.
India 2-1 up in the limiting series, and the Premier League game
Who scored?
starts at 7 o'clock. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. You'll see Arsenal at the Emirates against Newcastle. Really looking forward.
Oh, I said it as well. Virgil. I said it. I was going to put a bet on Saka and Virgil tonight. And he's done it.
Fuckers.
Look at it.
Liverpool, Man City, they're not playing well, but they're just getting the wins. Do you know what I mean?
Nah.
Even a draw would be a good result tonight, though.
Yeah, true. Play 3 points. Game in hand. Better goal difference. Second ball.
Yes. Not a lot in it, but they look slightly more dangerous.
But the one player we've not really mentioned at all tonight is Leandro Trossard.
Yeah.
He's kind of flipping positions with Kai Havertz. Can't really get in the game, can he? He's leading the Arsenal press at the moment as Diogo Costa looks long towards Galeno, and that's nicely done.
Well, they can fall down like anything, don't they?
Much under pressure.
Every time I see them, they're on the floor.
Now, then, what can Arsenal do? It's extended of the first half.
What do you think Arteta's going to say to him at half time?
I don't think he'll be not happy. Do you know what I mean?
Take 0-0, innit? Take it after that chance they had. 0-0 half time is decent result.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
So you don't think he'll stick a
done
rocket up their arse? Demand
No,
more?
I don't think so. I think he'll say that they can do better, but
I think he'll tell Odegaard to get on the ball more to control that midfield as well. Go on, Odegaard. Corner. Lovely.
I think Saka and Martinelli needs to do a little bit more at times.
We need a corner from the other side. I love
Oh,
that.
Yeah, moving that side, didn't they?
I'm waiting for that one on the other side. Declan can put one in.
Yeah, Declan corner, yeah.
Back post as well. That's where we're going. Trying to get back post.
Like 2-1 Liverpool.
No.
You're kidding.
You just knew it was going to happen, though, didn't you? You knew it would happen.
Gakpo.
Luton,
mate.
Needed
You
a
can hear it now,
conga,
can't you?
man.
They always do it to Liverpool and City, never us. Most teams fight.
I can't say I'm surprised, though.
Anfield, own it. Most Anfield games they win. Oh, my
really are based
fucking
there.
Ben out, for God's sake. Oh, again, Havertz on target.
It's
I think it's going to be a goal.
Ain't it the old Carabao Cup final this Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have no fucking players, are they?
That's why Salah and Nunes are not playing tonight.
Oh, what, to keep fit for that?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He scored here in the Champions League final. He scored here for Bayer Leverkusen as well.
Is that
Barcelona.
half time, is it?
Barcelona winning.
No, it's 0-0. They've had 7 shots. Napoli's had none.
Where's it at?
Napoli.
Jesus.
New manager now.
Arsenal dominated the ball and tended to control the tempo of the match, but the best chance fell to Galeno. The first shot from point blank range.
Half time, was it?
Half time now.
He found himself back and defeated Galeno.
Well, yeah, at half time, 0-0, guys.
Right, be back in 10, boys.
Yep, see you soon, mate. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, Luke?
Bit boring. Just seems like the midfield, like we're saying about the midfield, there's no control in that midfield.
Yeah.
Our passing's not been on it. Our touches ain't been on it. We need to get Saka on the ball, get Odegaard on the ball more. They need to be on the ball. They're the ones who's going to create. Get Martinelli down the other side. It's a degrees. But yeah, I reckon 0-0's not a bad result first half. Could be worse, could be 1-0, do you know what I mean? That chance.
Oh, put the wrong one up there.
Say, we're 4-1
I put the wrong one up there. Put the Brentford one up.
That was a quick 4-1. To be fair, they're going to win
There
that
you go.
4-1.
There you go. Oh, mate.
I just checked the group chat, and Charlie put in there about an hour ago 3-4-1 up full time. I'll take a booking. I'll take a draw. If we still play like this after second half, sometimes
I'll put in there Luton rolling over. He'll definitely say something.
Sometimes you got to just take a draw and walk away.
I do agree. I just read
for thingy.
Just read one of the guys saying, obviously, Rice getting that booking. Mate, he commented straight away. I told you that's it, ending 3-4-1.
We'll tell you when we have new service.
He knows, mate. He knows.
Nationwide, a good way to bank. Why do we clap when we're impressed?
Yeah, it was a bit of a subdued half, weren't it? We was lucky with that shot, that chance that they had, obviously at the post, and the rebound was put wide. Should have definitely been 1-0 to them. And when you think about it, yeah, we've had all the ball, but we haven't really created nothing, have we? We've had quite a lot of.
That's the problem.
But nothing's really come from them.
We ain't been ourselves going forward. I had to think what day it is tomorrow then. I thought it was Wednesday.
See what everyone else is saying. Canterbury Gooners saying, we're lucky not to be behind. Passing has been slow and extremely tentative. We have only looked threatening from corners. Totally agree, mate.
Yeah, me too.
I do think as well, mate. I think it's one of these games where, yet again, we need that set piece goal to kick us off to kind of open them up.
Yeah.
Because if we do get the first goal, then they've got to come at us, didn't they? Because they can't.
Oh yeah, and then we can pick them off.
Not go at us. It's quite concerning though. We haven't really got no defenders on the bench in it as well. So we've got nothing.
That's why you just go 5 at the back, get Jorginho on, Declan at centre back.
I thought he was going to bring your mate Cedric on.
Yeah, you could do one with that, mate. I'd rather go get on the top. Might be unfit, but I still do a better job.
He'll be rolling out in about 5 years' time out of the bench still, he will.
Honestly, I don't know how the geezer does it. Just going to go to it quick, guys.
No worries.
That works. Puffing. That works too. Ooh, and tasty. Now that really works. And never fried. Hot works. Just
Oh.
Yo, every day the city offers up a million beautiful moments just waiting to be captured. You've just gotta look for them. The stories are out there. I mean, look at this. Come on! This is crazy.
I would give up beers gun if I was you. Have you seen it? Look at this. Have you seen this? The points. Jesus.
This program is brought to you by Just
It's an absolute landslide.
official sponsor.
I think Tom should retire.
Lots of European football this midweek before live Premier League action at the weekend, but it's not just football. Over on Eurosport and Discovery Plus, you can enjoy the 2024 Superbike World Championship as that gets underway on Friday, and then on Saturday, we've also got cycling on the cobbles from Belgium, so there is loads to look forward to on TNT Sports. There you go. Okay, meanwhile, out here in Porto, 0-0 at half.
You've got you've got some good going to get catch him, I tell you.
Why don't we have a look at the best chance of the game, which fell to Porto, and Galeno with this double chance, which is absolutely amazing, Rio.
But Tom will need to have a 3-month holiday period.
You were gasped. They thought they'd gone in. The placement wound like it was a goal. What a strike. Clean strike. It's Saliba's on his heels there. Great movement from the striker. Just as everyone thought it was in.
Look at Galeno, he drifts from the fullback off of Ben White, and he comes into that central position. Saliba just sleeping there. And I mean, that's a charmed life, that goal is living right there, because that's unbelievable to see it come back off the post. From where we were in the stand, it looked like it was in the back of the net. So that's a major relief.
I'm going to say this in the right way, Tom. Yeah, right, the absolute right way. I know you're going to crack up. I bet you had the biggest conker as well, didn't you? I reckon when you was at school and everyone was playing conkers, you had the big daddy of a conker.
Time they've ever got near the goal with some set pieces, and they've looked fairly dangerous. They've been delaying the corners for a long period of time, which really gets anxiety sets into the Porto team. The stadium gets a bit nervous. I understand what they're doing, but they just haven't been able to execute on the end of that.
But they've done that all season. It creates that even extra drama, doesn't it, before it comes in. I think Havertz just
Just unlucky with this. Certainly that back post is the area that they're aiming for. With a better connection, they would do better.
Martin, I was watching with you guys over scene. You were getting increasingly frustrated with the fact that the white players aren't getting enough of the ball. They're not getting the chances they need. They're not getting the ball.
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. I reckon he was king of the conkers, mate.
Control. You've got to feed your white players.
When's our next home game, Liam?
Saturday, mate.
No, I mean after that. Sorry, ignore me.
Brentford. On the
Is it
night.
Brentford? Is it? The night.
Half 5.
Ah, fuck's sake! I'm fucking away for that one as well. You know anyone selling?
Oh yeah, I'll let you know, mate. I'll put my ears out for you. Definitely.
Especially Porto. I want to go Porto.
Well, mate, worst case scenario, yeah. Worst case scenario, because Sarah's 31 weeks this week. If I've got any issues, I'll let you know.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah, it's going to sound what's a conker. Google it, mate. Google it. What's a conker? Good evening, Mr. Greenwood. How you doing, mate?
Didn't have the lion's share of possession in the first half. Definitely did have the best 2 chances with this from Galeno. One hitting the post there.
Yeah, we definitely step up, mate. It was a bit of a chewy first half, but not going to complain, mate. It's 0-0 still off that chance they had. I think it's not possible.
Is brought to you by Turkish Airlines.
That is it. We've got to step up now, second half. Massively.
Oh, yeah, mate. We need to massively
Get Odegaard, Sack on the ball. They need to get on the ball more. Control that midfield.
If the game don't change in the second half, I'd consider getting Jorginho in that midfield and just try to get a bit more control in there.
I think he takes off Trossard first for Jorginho.
Yeah, push Havertz up.
For Jorginho and put Havertz up there.
Yeah.
Virgin Money Stocks and Shares ISA has been awarded.
He ain't far wrong, is he?
Now available with 0% APR. Search Citroen Electric.
Don't understand why they're not showing the Prem games this week.
What games?
The Liverpool game and the City game yesterday.
I don't think they're allowed to, are they? Because it's during the Champions League. I don't think they're allowed to show any Premier League game.
Oh, that why? Can they not put on Amazon or nothing? Or
Nah, I think if they have to show a game, it has to be like at 6 o'clock at night, and they can't show a Premier League game during the Champions League game. I'm sure
wonder why they were. I was looking forward to that City game yesterday, and then because the Champions League so far is a bit boring, isn't it? Unless it's your team.
Yeah,
it has been terrible. His group stage.
just to let everyone know, obviously Liverpool's still 2-1 now. 67 minutes gone.
2-2, 90th minute watch.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Yeah, I see that.
See, like Van Dijk nearly had a good chance for a third.
What's that?
He said that Van Dijk had another chance.
Has it?
Yeah.
You also share a bedtime with your kids.
That's what I mean. They got to keep it. If they keep it 2-1, just get one chance.
But if you get
That's all he needs, mate.
you get to pick your own bedtime.
Oh, KFC. I had one of them for a while.
I ain't no KFC in a while as well. It's so expensive nowadays.
Old Stefan's old slow sports news. Still revelling in that 4-3 victory last night for the Ipswich. Lucky bastards.
No, it's unreal, wasn't it? I was in his group chat and it went 3-3 and like 30 seconds later, 4-3. Mental.
Matthew saying Odegaard was playing deep in the Premier League. We just need to be quicker. Yeah, I think our play's been pretty slow in the first half. But you know what? I know it's not been a good first half, but it's 0-0. We're away from home. I actually think it's quite a decent scoreline at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, Stefan was buzzing last night with that
Sorry.
result. Well, he's an Ipswich fan. They won 4-3, didn't they? Late goal.
Tell me about it. What was it, 97th minute?
So what are you guys expecting for the second half?
Hopefully better than the first. Ah, here you go. 3-1. Luis Diaz. Just hope Odegaard can get on the ball and create more and push up a bit more.
Start dominating the ball a bit more.
Yeah.
Really sort of taking control of the tempo and really sort of like
give it more
dominating
to
that
Martinelli
midfield.
and Saka. Give it quicker.
Yeah.
Luton get relegated now. They all get their little bellies tickled, don't they?
Why do they do it? I'd rather them score when they're 3-0 down. 3-0 up. Liverpool even. Go 1-0 up and then you go and lose 3-4-1. You could just think Charlie right now with a smug face. And I'm
I don't think he'd be too smug though, mate. I think he'd be pissed off, to be fair.
Hopefully for it.
He's fantastic at that. That's one of his best strengths, especially passing forward. He may be able to break the lines in them central areas a little bit more, maybe precise and second and right. But I would be a little bit concerned maybe on the transition.
Yeah, I'm expecting Porto to come out first 5 minutes. Like they need to come out, don't they, first 5-10 minutes. I still feel that we can get a goal here.
Here it goes.
This is where Saka proves, like, these world-class calls, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's got to do it in these games, isn't he?
These are type of games.
When it matters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he always scores whenever he scored it, it's always, usually mattered. But like this is the big one. This is where it's important. This is where he's got to create something big, or he scores.
I do get what he's saying. I do get what he's saying as such, and I do think, as I said, like there's big expectations now with this team because they haven't been in the Champions League to show they can step up to this level.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just Saka, is it? Like Declan Rice, Martinelli, the whole lot of them.
Yeah. They've all got to have that realization. Look, I can just see they're having a chat now in a circle. Hopefully they're giving themselves the kick up the arse they need.
Come on.
It's all mentality, though, isn't it? Like if we was playing the UEFA Cup game now with Porto, it'd be a totally different game, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No,
really.
I mean, Galena must have sat down at half time in the dressing room and wondered how to That was amazing for us. Saliba was definitely on his heels, just kind of ball watching ever so slightly. Galeno comes in. The first strike he should probably score, to be brutally honest with you. He does meet it really, really well. You can cut him, I think, a little bit of slack for the second one. The speed it comes back. But what a let's off.
Well, I don't want to hear nothing else about Liverpool now.
Unless Luton go 4-3 up.
That'd be some saves, wouldn't it?
If they go back with a clean sheet, they'll be happy. Clearly, they want to win the game, state the obvious, but they're fancying their chances at home, that's for sure.
So the players all set for the second half. The manager has made a change at half time. Sergio Conceição and Mikel Arteta.
No blue get relegated. Charlie put back waste of time, mate.
We can restart.
You'd win some money, wouldn't you, if you bet on Liverpool and City when they go 1-0 down?
Yeah, just bet the 3-1 win.
Arsenal in possession here with Declan Rice, the only player showing a yellow card in the first half. An early touch on Martinelli. Again, like we saw in the first half, Conte Sal back to help out the fullback Joao Mario. Yeah.
That's poor form, innit?
That's gone out. The assistant's flagged on the far side.
Absolute poor form, that.
They're really aggressive.
Everyone loves him, don't they?
On our touches.
It's quite funny when we get aggressive, they drop like flies.
Yeah.
14 years and 8 Champions League campaigns ago. Lost here 2-1, won 5-0 at home with a Nicholas Bentner hat-trick in the second leg.
Nicholas Bentner hat-trick. Do that tonight.
Oh. That was at home, wasn't it? Second leg.
Come on, get up. Look like a foul throw.
Swept out here to Joao Mario.
No foul. Lovely. Oh.
That is definitely a foul.
Get off it, ref. You weren't even going to blow that.
Do you have a game that really angers me? And I just thought about it.
Yeah. Go on.
The Europa Cup semi-final, second leg against Villarreal when we drew 0-0 at home.
You know the one that done me?
Pisses me off when I think about that.
When Aubameyang scored that fucking goal, then they went down the other end, scored, and then Aubameyang misses right at the end, didn't he?
Oh, yeah,
was it Olympiacos? Olympiacos, was it?
Oh, yeah, mate. Do you know what, right?
Knocked us out. Oh, mate, I was fuming. Everything went, mate. I nearly ripped my top. Everything, mate.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one, was it?
It was unforgivable, isn't it?
That was a bad miss, wasn't it?
He lives for chances for like that, doesn't he? He lives for chances like that.
Yeah.
How are you gonna, get your plate and not?
And for him to
dinner,
score that goal,
like
how he scored that goal.
Do you know why it went under the radar? Because we went into lockdown straight after it. It went off the radar.
Yeah,
like him.
It did. It went off the radar, that mate. Because then it was that it was just a non-relevant tournament, then, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that. I knew when they got the corner, mate, they were going to score from it. They had a corner, didn't they? I'm sure they had a corner. I'm sure it was from a corner. Olympiacos, and you just knew, like,
unreal.
Yeah.
Watch where Ben White's position is tonight. I think he's playing a lot more. I ain't really seen him as much in that central role.
He's
not as often as you'd want for a player that's going to try and like take control.
Yeah. Oh, lucky. I think their home fans have been disappointing, you know. Obviously, I'm not there, but it don't seem that loud.
Yeah.
Jesus, does anyone want to see me in a mankini? I'm not sure they do, mate. I'm being totally honest, yeah.
We need to get Jonathan in the mankini. We need to see that. Can we put a little bit on?
anyone still think their result in their mind is gonna happen?
1-0, this game's got written over it.
Yeah.
Whoever takes their chance. Not many people probably would have said 1-0 as well.
Mm.
I didn't see one person say it. Vieira's out warming up.
It's definitely a tactical battle, isn't it?
The passing's awful.
Do you know what? Vieira wouldn't be a bad option at the moment, mate, thinking about it.
Mm.
So I think he's low, isn't it?
He might come and bring a little bit of something, you know?
Yeah.
Declan Rice, you are so sexy. Depends how fit he is, though, isn't it? I know he's like come out and that, but
Fucking hell. You got some strange old faults, Colonel. I've got to be honest with you there, mate. I keep all right.
I wonder tonight whether Arsenal's speed and the form they're in terms of scoring goals might be a real problem for him and his partner back there, but it's not really been that kind of game. No.
My team doesn't know.
Card.
Pulling the shirt of Martinelli as he ran away, that's a really easy one for the referee.
I think it's well fledged. It's because it's the way time is first leg away from goal.
He's definitely a proper kinky geezer, mate. I know that much.
He's let Porto try and protect Pepe. That's for sure.
Go on.
yellow card now, I think. Did he
He's
get
got book him for that. Book him.
Surely he got booked.
Yeah.
He ain't got booked, I don't think.
Was there another one after?
Must be.
The one on Martinelli.
Well,
Yeah,
Jack
he
down.
got booked.
Esteban. No, Conceição.
Oh, he did get booked, sorry. He didn't come up. I didn't see it come up. Let's say. Now you got to go down that side a lot more.
Go at him, innit?
Try and get him. No, not awful.
I feel Stefan's just waiting for an explosion.
Waiting for this game to wake up.
Oh,
Great
mate,
ball,
yeah.
great ball. Go on. This is the one. No. Oh. Nah. Odegaard.
Can hit it. That hits his own player, Trossard, inside the Porto penalty area, and then gets clear as far as Gabriel.
I don't even understand why.
Liam Cleaney OnlyFans.
I tell you, that would be a good account, that would.
Don't worry, I've been spending all my money. What today? What are you doing? Jesus.
Oh my God. Oh.
Jesus, Martin. But on that point, I'm going to go for a little toilet break.
Lord of mercy. Fucking hell. Told you I'd be effing and blinding.
I've held it in so far. I won't be after this.
So I couldn't be after that Martinelli move. No.
Oh, they're awful as well. You should see their next chance.
It's like he's got legs like spaghetti. I try not to be too critical, but
Oh, you get abused for that. You're not allowed to.
no.
Can't be. Can't say a bad word to anyone. About anyone. You have to be positive, even to Cedric.
Oh, you know how I feel about Cedric.
Martinelli's got nothing tonight out of João Mario down this side. Played well.
Come on, get him in. Getting a bit nervous now.
Mm.
And a corner for Dex. Come on. This is the one. Come on, Rice. Get a good ball in.
I'll come out as well. She goes, it's 1-0 Porto.
Unless I'm behind.
Good evening, Lottie. How are you? Yeah, I think we're all losing patience here.
Vieira telling Rice where to put it. Come on. That's the same ball. Go on. Trossard, you twat.
Oh, you.
Oh, you twat. You should see that miss.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Mate, Saka, maybe.
Oh.
It's an awkward one. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. I'll be doing the same.
Celebrate, mate. I've never wanted to see a guy celebrate so much.
You, mate, I should be celebrating after that.
Oh, that's a good chance, that is, isn't it?
Yeah. Make a bad pass, Motte. Ah.
Are we looking good now?
Pepe's so good, though, isn't he? Even at that age.
But this is what I'm saying, mate. This is what I like, mate. We're mixing it up with the corners. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Get Rice back on it still. Oh, you dickhead. Another book him. But he's just done what Zinchenko. He's just done what Zinchenko should have done at Anfield last year.
It's that game opening up a little bit, isn't it?
I can't watch this. That's what Zinchenko. That's what he should be doing at Anfield, Zinchenko. I can't watch it.
You know what? More think about it, yeah. Right. If this game starts like opening up a little bit, even more, then maybe Vieira coming on might be a good idea.
If you can pick some good passes, yeah.
Got to get through this, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? It's absolutely.
This is a dodgy one. Get some power there. Hit anyone. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. That is poor.
What's that?
This next bit. Let us off, that dude. Massively. Run at him. Run at him. He's on a booking. Run at him.
That is poor.
Do you not think if you can keep Martinez's pace, he's quite easy to defend against?
Yeah.
Corner ref. Because he don't do nothing. Like, oh, lucky there. Take Kiri off.
Fucking Liverpool 4-1. That's the goal difference. Shot back up, innit?
4-1, is it?
I said, Stefan, no more Liverpool talk. Didn't want to hear another
thing.
Who scored?
Lewandowski, obviously. If Saka scores tonight, I'm going to cry. I was going to put 2 bets on tonight. Saka and Virgil, Saka and Lewandowski, and then 2 have scored so far. If Saka scores, I'll cry because we're winning.
If Saka scores, the Mancini might come out. Well, Colonel's getting excited now, isn't he?
I think I am as well.
Both bars today, is that in Napoli?
Still not quite getting that control in the game yet.
What a contrast! What a contrast from two. There's the Colonel looking to the Mancini, and then there's Lottie's.
they've got past an English team in a Champions League knockout match.
The right arm comes out, he's just going to take the ball, he comes down his blind side and catches him. I think he may have got a yellow card for that, didn't he?
Oh, here he is. Here he is. With
Yeah.
That's
Yellow.
harsh.
Being in the Championship ain't for everyone either.
Oosh.
Oh, you got a yellow card as well. Ref, foul. Lovely. Ah.
the brownie's back.
Couldn't do nothing there, no. Oh, they're trying it. Get Jorginho home. Come on. Next 10 minutes.
All the bookings, they go back to 0 now, don't they?
Yeah. Yellow card again. Is that another yellow? Yeah.
Who's that for?
For them. A lot of shirt pulling.
Looking away from this in the second leg, so is Pepe, but surprisingly not that Pepe, the other Pepe, the midfielder Pepe. Clean slate for the captain. At the moment.
Who's the game changer? Who do we bring on?
Eddie.
Yeah, mate. That is he fit enough? That's the problem, isn't it?
Good, Havertz done that twice now. Come on. Come on. Go on, Ted. Ah, you twat.
Celebrate.
He's doing my nutting. Got past the first man. Didn't get there. Want a goal. It'd be my luck, our first time then coming on. And I don't get to celebrate.
Get up, mate. They just roll over like fucking idiots. Oh, unlucky. I thought he was unlucky there, mate, to be fair. Mate, these lot, mate, they're on the floor all the time.
Trying to disrupt the play.
Yeah.
You think they'd do it?
What?
Away from home, not at home.
Trying to make it a dogfight, isn't they?
They won't even get the ball at the Emirates, will they?
No.
I ain't seen nothing to be worried about, mate.
Yeah.
And now my thing's frozen. Great. That's not be back about another 10 seconds.
Come on.
Come on, boys.
He's a small lad. Jesus. Trossard. Get up. Pathetic.
Can you celebrate a goal, please? You're in the future.
Do you know what I mean? That's all I want to see, him going mad, mate.
No,
the last time I was lagging behind, I think, was the Luton game when Declan Rice went 97th minute.
This is painful to do, you know.
We're a score now, celebrating the VAR getting fouled.
I think we've missed. I do think like we missed Jesus tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, massively. Oh, for God's sake!
He's the one with European football
Here they go.
experience as well, isn't he?
Come on. Don't let him run past. Oh, Saliba, you animal. So good.
I totally agree with Mr. Tom. I think nil. If we got to take 0-0, mate, I'll be happy with that at the moment.
Oh, massively.
Obviously, a 1-0 will be lovely, but Saka, come on. Fuck's sake, mate.
It's like an indoor game.
Oh, he's a beast, old Saliba, isn't he, mate? He's a big old boy. Oh, Billy boy.
Oh, they like to go down on the floor.
They know what they're doing, don't they?
Yeah.
What about this stat? No attempts on target.
No. Oh. Well done, Havertz. Well done. A few years ago, we would have conceded a penalty tonight or a red card already. Honestly, I think we could have. I think Havertz has got to come off or Rice. I think Havertz with that yellow. Go get. Someone's coming on. No.
Declan Rice, man. Mate, he does well there, mate, Declan Rice.
He realised the more dangerous man was the attacker nearer the goal, took a step back, took a chance, and was spot on and got a good block in.
Ooh.
Some muck in the back. Yeah. Oh my God. Get rid of it. Don't let the crowd get back into the game. That's what we need. Not to do.
The ball, particularly when David Rea has it. I mentioned earlier, Ben White is into that midfield role, which we see a lot of the top sides do nowadays.
It's getting sloppy.
Right time for Jorginho.
Shore things up, bit of experience.
Come on. Make that sub.
Do you substitute Trossard and bring in and then put Havertz up front?
Yeah, I would.
Then you've got more ball players in midfield.
Less chance of him getting a red anyway.
Yeah.
I definitely need to get Jorginho in there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Especially the later part of this game.
Either team are not getting close enough to their defence. Oh, get up. Great. He's won the ball.
Who's that?
Martinelli. Great defending. All he does is work rate's unreal.
Yeah, I just think that he will just need his control in there.
I know. Jorginho warming up. Have it been called?
You've been called?
It's been called, yeah. Come on. It's too slow. It's too slow.
Oh, Jamsaw's on here looking, fishing for a reaction from us. He wants a Porto goal.
Yes.
He didn't even hide it, did he, mate? He didn't even hide the fact. Yeah, it's been one of them games, isn't it, where you lot stop start.
On target to this point.
0-0's decent result still.
Yeah.
Get up, handball. You've got to stop fouling, though, lads. Fuck's sake, you're doing yourself no favours. You're grabbing him, so it's a foul. His way. Right. Corner. Come on.
It's going to be an Arsenal corner.
Coming on. Trossard, I reckon. He's got a be.
I'd say so.
Trossard's so hit and miss when he starts.
Yeah.
As a sub, he's so lethal.
Bet on the bench.
Havertz has got that deep job again. Other side of the penalty area for Arsenal. Declan Rice out to take it.
Gets off the floor. Let's have a go.
Good delivery. Good goalkeeping as well by Diogo Costa. Maguire looking for Declan Rice. And the goalkeeper there to claim it for Porto.
Lovely, Gabriel.
Good defended by Gabriel, who's quickly
What was it?
for Arsenal.
Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson, please.
Martin Odegaard. It's been a quiet night to this point for Saka. On the Arsenal right.
Yeah, Rio in a minute. Oh, he ain't well class. He's done nothing all game.
Yeah, he's just bit there fishing already, mate.
Good enough. Arsenal get the corner though.
Quite a few, haven't they, Arsenal? A few set plays. That was a bit to break the right hand side from Ben White.
They'll make a change at this point as well. And they're going to take off Leandro Trossard.
Trossard.
Yeah, it's no surprise.
He's been poor.
Evening, Kelly. How are you? Definitely right. Ain't been his day.
Well, tonight, my guess would have been between Havertz and Trossard, to be honest with you. I think the fact that Saka and Martinelli did actually win.
So with Jorginho on. And Bukayo Saka out to take this Arsenal corner with 16 and a half minutes of normal time to play. All of that jostling to the 6-yard box. Havertz is on the move.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The referee's now stopped it too much.
Got to retake it again.
Pushing in there. If he wants the corner retaken, what's he going to do here? The goalkeeper is being chopped on. I think that's the problem. So much movement in there.
Napoli have equalised.
Hold on. It's his own player.
Is it his own player? Is it his own player? My money's on Pepe. My money's. I think Pepe just felt, he's going long enough without standing in somebody.
Yeah, look.
Come on, put ball in. Put ball in. Come on.
Come on, celebrate, boy.
I wish.
So Saka will try again.
Ah, it's too easy. Now they're on attack. Oh, that's a great foul. It's not even a foul. Jesus, watch this. What's the man?
I'm well behind, mate.
Wasn't the foul? Well, yeah, there it is.
I was expecting a foul.
Yeah, I was expecting a foul as well.
I had a booking.
Yeah, he's got away with that, hasn't he?
That's a foul, isn't it?
Mm.
He'll be the manager with the greater concern now, won't he, Conceição, because he's got, 14 and a half minutes of his own leg to go.
Yeah, but you know something, Fletch?
They ain't done nothing, have they, really?
I
Apart
don't-
from
I
the
love
big
seeing-
chances.
I'd like to see Lottie on the plane when Rio Ferdinand, when Rio was on there.
Wake up.
Dude, rip him.
Here he goes. No. Oh, challenge, George.
Oh, it's just been. Oh, come on, Jorginho, man.
The point of the Porto particular record away from home in England and European competition has been as poor. However, I think the both sides very much still in the tie. I mean, it doesn't give the managers a lot to complain about.
Yeah, I mean, they could have lost the tie tonight when you look at Arsenal's form.
Not really felt any type of like tempo or energy.
The only 0-0 I'm ever going to be happy with, kind of. Anyway.
Yeah, you can
It sounds
do.
like this.
You don't. Well, you come in, you don't lose, right?
Yeah, well, there's no away goal to worry about no more, is there? So a 0-0 is not a bad result.
Hey, played poor and
Like in the old days, mate, 0-0 was dangerous, weren't it?
Yeah, you go there and get a goal.
Because they score the first goal, and you're looking at 2 straight away.
It's Jaime who's getting ready down there, number 17. Who was the young player of the year in Portugal last season?
Yeah, I totally agree. Bet's going to win much better, mate, than what we're playing tonight. I don't think that Declan Rice yellow card helped in the first minute.
He'll change to Arsenal, obviously, when Jorginho's come on. They'll just play alongside Declan Rice there, the two of them in the middle of the park, and Havertz will play the false nine.
One player they don't have tonight to send on is Mehdi Taremi, the Iranian international striker who's got a really good goal scoring record. He's about 1 and 2.
We'll have a few players back by the second leg as well. Maybe he's in. Consaka. Do something world class. Nah, poor again. The passing's been awful. Wake up. Don't take a touch. Oh, touch. Oh. Corner. Here we go.
Gabriel, bang.
I love it, mate. That song. Lovely song.
Too many times this season when Arsenal have managed to force 8 corners and haven't really been that close to scoring a goal from any of them. A couple of half chances first half, but nothing more really.
So Lever probably should do a bit better with the first header they had in the first half.
Come on. Someone's got to get front post or something, just in case. Come on, better corner. Don't touch the keeper. Again, to the keeper. That's sake.
Getting frustrated now, isn't it?
What, 10 minutes to play?
The thing is, mate, considering Porto are the home team, mate, it doesn't seem like they're the home team whatsoever, does it?
No.
Feels like they've had more than 9 corners. Do you know that?
Block the Arsenal forwards and centre backs will come up for these set plays.
Jaime is ready to come on. Lindell's just signalled to the bench. I'm not sure whether he's telling his manager that he might have to come off. It's going to be Nico Gonzalez at this stage. So well, Porto make the change. I can remind you that the test between India and England starts on Friday, early hours of the morning, 3:30, TNT Sports 1 on Discovery Plus. Bazball looking for a way back into the series. India leading 2-1, heading into the fourth test. And the Premier League match at the weekend is Arsenal-Newcastle. And we start at a different time, 7 o'clock on TNT Sports 1 and Discovery Plus to kick off at the Emirates. At 8 o'clock, we're looking forward to that one, aren't we?
Very much so. Hopefully, and I can put
I
forward.
feel like Arteta's really staggered on changes, isn't he?
I thought you were going to say them tonight.
Adam?
Poor performance.
I said I really feel like Arteta's staggered on the changes.
Maybe. I'm not sure he really trusts much that's on that bench, does he?
I wouldn't at the minute.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Smith Rowe coming for Martinelli. Martinelli's not very good.
Get off.
Second leg, so there's a lot riding on it. I mean, they're 7 points off the pace in league terms, but if they beat Benfica, that changes the look at the league table here.
Lovely.
Which they're going to be
Usual pace more, Martin. Fuck's sake.
One shot on target in the whole game. Does it all, don't it, really?
Challenge children, yeah.
Let's say Rice has managed himself tonight, but he's got a book him really early.
Yeah, exceptionally well. As you would probably expect, because he's a very careless, slightly critical of him going to ground early on in the game, the first minute, receiving a yellow card. Up to now, he's handled the pressure of having a yellow card extremely well.
Quicker, it's got to be a lot. Oh my God. You can't blame the pitch.
Fucking hell.
Ball didn't even go on the pitch.
It's going to be a double change. I think that Romario Barrow is going to be coming up with him. Romario Barrow might be Tony Martinez.
We need to be on high alert these last few minutes.
Come on.
They'll try and nick a goal.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what they're going to be fishing for.
They're nasty. All bad result. Rice has got to be careful here. Keep up. Lovely. Love that. Go on. Got no one up there. How about as slow as anything? So slow. It's like we're going for 0-0 now. Looking for 0-0.
Oh, shit.
Go in there, get in there. Fuck's sake. It's so slow tonight. Massively so slow. Martinez should be playing to Odegaard and he's 1-on-1 the keeper. No one's man of the match, to be honest. I think everyone's been poor.
I think Ben White's been all right.
Yeah, simple.
So the two subs are waiting down below us. They will be rare tonight if this finishes 0-0. It's more than a year since Arsenal last had a 0-0.
I'll beat them at home all day long.
2023, a 0-0 against Newcastle.
Well, if you ever wanted a 0-0, it's part of the season being this game, wouldn't it?
Yeah. They don't scare me for the second leg.
No, I thought we could take them quite convincingly at home.
Have they got their striker coming back for that game? Do you know?
No, apparently he's out for a month, is what I read.
Is he?
Yeah.
If we can get a few more players back by that point.
Hopefully Jesus is back.
The manager's son replaced by Gonzalo Borges.
Not till 3 weeks, is it?
No. 3 weeks, right?
7 years ago, and here he is in the Champions League. Only the second time he's come on. He came on against Barcelona in the group. With 5 minutes to go.
Let's Party gets that match fit, doesn't it? As well.
Well, I think Partey and Jesus are quite vital for the Champions League.
I was just saying, Mo.
You'd be lucky to get him out on the pitch, though. That's the way things go, anyway.
Go on, play, go. Havertz, for fuck's sake. If you had pace, mate. Corner. Corner, come on.
Come on, this is the moment.
We've got to do something else. We've got to get someone close to Saka and pass it. Wait 2 minutes now, because mate is on the floor crying.
Wendell is down here, overstretches, just let Declan Rice catch him, not an awful lot in it.
Another player down on the fucking floor.
Got to do something else. It's been the same corners all game. Ain't tried nothing else.
They've all been down that side as well, haven't they?
Yeah, we had about 2 with Rice. The other 10 or whatever. That's better. That's better. Not enough, Kirill. No foul, though. No foul. Shit, should have fouled her.
Celebrate a goal, fuck's sake.
Oh, he's down again. Just get
Who's
on.
down?
The geezer who just got down. Wendell.
Oh, mate, it's just honestly, I've never known a team like it.
It's in his pool tank.
Like, it's like they played for a 0-0 draw themselves.
It's a bad thing, though, isn't it? Because they're at home. What are they doing?
What do they think they're going to do at our house?
Yeah.
I've got no idea because I've seen nothing in his performance that tells me they can do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're taking the first leg and having one shot on target, I know we've had none, but we don't need to win this game. They've shown really no ambition, have they?
No, not really at all. One squeaky moment.
Yeah.
For Canada, the Canadian Footballer of the Year.
I guess 0-0's all right, though, mate.
He started all 6 group matches with Stacchio. Wendell now might just have changed his mind. He's said it's okay to carry on for now. Goes Saliba, didn't get there. That's Hailey who's gone down. Free kick given to Porto, done right the offender.
Come on, Arsenal.
Yes, but again, it's just Saliba. One go over the top of him there. French.
Got to be a bit of injury time, isn't there?
Last minute, the time.
Jesus, Flavor.
A lot of space to put the ball into. It's a really high.
Oh, piss off!
Stacking up for Wendell.
Bunch of crybabies.
He's a bit sorry for himself down there, doesn't he, Wendell?
Keep crying.
So it goes to Porto free kick and there's nobody there.
What is he doing?
It's Delano sending it.
Go. Come on.
When they come around the box like that, they really let themselves down tonight.
4
minutes of an
4 minutes left.
4 minutes time additional, is it?
Yeah.
Possession percentage has gone gradually down. It was over 80% at one point. And I mean, you've never really felt they'd ever been on the back foot here.
Yeah. They've been fairly comfortable. I would say Porto probably, or definitely better chances, particularly when the first half.
Val? Yes, come on. This is a great chance now.
What's going on?
Free kick.
We don't score free kicks.
Odegaard.
Is it Odegaard over the ball?
Not close enough to shoot.
Ah.
Once I put him.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Then again, Odegaard's been poor tonight.
We've also seen enough in this competition to know you do expect the unexpected sometimes.
Come on, get a right header. He's on the ball, actually.
Reputations, particularly from the knockout stage, for the last 16 on.
It's like a Mesut Ozil range, isn't it? With Danny Welbeck scored.
Oh.
Do with that right now.
We need that. Well, we don't need it, but could do with it.
They're taking it yet?
No.
What?
I'm taking that.
It's nothing
What?
to send.
He's missed.
It's nothing.
Gabriel.
Is it a good chance?
Yeah. Decent chance. Should be getting on target. 2 minutes left, that's it. Take 0-0.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you what.
Well, yeah, if we played really well and had many chances, I'd say I'll be disappointed. But sometimes you don't win them, do you? A few years ago, we would have lost this game probably tonight.
Oh, yeah, I expect them to do better, and they work.
Situations for them really well. Here's Galeno, who's had the best
Don't
opportunity tonight.
put a challenge
in the first half. The second of which probably took him by surprise as much as anything. Jaime whips it in, and David Ryan.
Come on, one more attack. One more. Come on.
They haven't really looked
So slow. When we got the ball in midfield, they're just walking around.
I think they're happy, mate, with a draw. Like, they ain't got to chase.
No, Gabriel, go.
They ain't got to chase nothing, have they?
We're doing it. No. Oh. Go on. For fuck's sake. Challenge Rice. Oh, our passing touches tonight. It's dreadful. Now they're back to... Oh, my God. Oh, my God! You chickens! Fuck off! Fucking pricks!
1-0.
Unreal goal. Fuck's sake. Unreal goal. But fuck me. That is fucking shit.
Fuck's sake.
All that for that. Pathetic. Pathetic. I hope the players are happy. Happy with a draw.
Who played that ball, mate?
Martinelli. Who it was?
Honestly, mate. Honestly.
Absolute
fucking clueless, mate. That ball was like just needed to. Oh, I don't even know, mate. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't even know what to say about the ball that I just seen he played.
It was so lazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just unnecessary, mate. Unnecessary.
But if you're gonna play that, you got to play it like you fucking mean it.
Look, they're all looking at it. He's saying the same thing. Like you can see Vieira. Like, what the fuck has he played there, mate?
As soon as he hit that, I could see it going in. Fuck's sake. All of this for that.
It's fucking difficult for ourselves now. Just one lazy ball. Like, they've done absolute fuck all, mate, at home for 94 minutes.
Make it hard for us now in 3 weeks.
It's just that additional pressure, isn't it?
It's such a shocking ball, though, isn't it?
Oh,
It's a
fuck
great
off.
finish, don't get me wrong.
Fuck's sake.
It's a great finish.
An unbelievable finish. Credit to him. Fuck me.
It's an absolute great finish.
goal.
But we literally had it there, mate. We literally had it there. We just had to keep the ball. That's all we had to do, was keep the ball in that last 30 seconds. And that is the inexperience there. That's just shown the inexperience.
In sensational form, but they've been beaten in Porto tonight. Fourth time they've been here, they've never won in the stadium. And Galeno, who missed the chance of the match in the first half, has finished.
Well, it's all to do, innit, at home.
Turning shot into the top corner.
We've given them
Don't
something
be
to
their fault,
defend,
isn't
you know?
it? Fuck's sake.
We've given them something to defend now.
Happy with 0-0. Shouldn't be.
Legislate for a world-class finish like that. David Raya nowhere near it, and Galeno wins.
He was absolutely nowhere near it as well.
Shit from everyone.
Yeah, it was a dry performance, mate. An absolute dry performance. No ambition there tonight, mate.
If we don't go through, that's bollocks, mate. It's our big chance to get to the quarterfinals.
I think I can predict the headlines in the local paper tomorrow.
Well, there's going to be a lot of talking over the next couple of days about that.
Galeno with a worldie at the end. Porto with it.
Right, I'm going to run. I've got food in the oven.
No worries, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Cheers, mate, for coming on, mate. Bye. Well, I don't know what to say, mate. Like, honestly, I'm just sitting there, like, I don't know what to say.
It's so annoying. Like, even 0-0, I weren't so happy, do you know what I mean? But now we go 1-0, it's just so hard now because they'll just defend, make it hard for us. If we don't get a goal in the first half in the second leg, it's going to be a nervous 45 minutes.
And then Galeno scores a wonderful goal, but you can't help think that maybe experience there.
It's pissing me off.
A little bit. It's the competition of late goals.
Start wasting 90 minutes.
It's a young team that's learning in Europe.
Do you know what? A 0-0 result was not a great result. Sorry, I'm not going to say that, but it was a good platform. Do you know what I mean? But now we're chasing the game. We're chasing the game now. Like, don't get me wrong. I know we should score at home. Like, they've shown me nothing defensively that, or even attacking for like 90 minutes that we should be worried about at home. But we've got to go out there and do it, mate. Do you know what I mean? I just think, mate, yet again, inexperience tonight, mate. A lot of it. And
massively, yeah.
Experience.
We had no one in there. No Sinchenko,
No.
Jesus,
I think
Partey, the three players that have done it or played in Champions League, sorry. Odegaard weren't in it in the game. Saka weren't in the game enough. No midfield tonight. They're celebrating like they've already won it, and that's what should boost our players. Our players should be seeing this and think, let's go and smash them at our ground. They're in the middle of the pitch, all hugging around, thinking they've got through.
Could be a very good lesson for Arsenal. There's a second leg still to
Massively, yeah. Come on, let's batter them second half.
I don't even feel. I've just heard say, is it a good lesson? I'm not even sure, mate. It is like that. That should be a lesson, mate. With 30 seconds to go, when you got a ball, that should be bread and butter, mate. You just try and keep the ball and play it simple.
Not a lesson, but I think if we get to the quarters, I think if we go away first, I think they'll try more harder. Do you know what I mean? How bad Porto have been tonight, and we've done that. Chelsea fans getting cocky already. Embarrassing.
They made it hard in every department for Arsenal. In open play, Arsenal looked like they're a shadow of themselves.
Do you question the keeper, where the keeper was at that point?
That was against respectively West Ham.
Didn't really see his positioning, to be fair. I think Declan could have stepped up.
They were saying to Arsenal, you're not going to go through the middle of us. It's going to be hard to get round the outside of us, and set pieces are going to be your only route to goal.
Martinez shouldn't have done what he done.
In any capacity today.
Okay, unfortunately for the Arsenal fans, they have to
Who?
stay inside. They have to wait
Martinez.
for the fans to leave.
I'm quite surprised he was even on the pitch at that point, to be honest. Yeah.
In the meantime, we're going to tell you about.
It just shows you don't trust the rest of the players, is it?
I am quite surprised he was on the pitch at that point. Maybe it's a bit of a learning for Arteta as well, especially at that point. Do we just like,
5 legs, innit?
Even Smith Rowe might be an option out there. At least he's going to keep the ball. Do you know what I mean? Martinelli's a little bit headless at times, and look, that's what's given the goal away. It's just a headless moment where he's trying to play a ball.
You do them when you're tired as well. You do things like that. Tiredness gets to you. You do silly things.
It's obvious as well that he wasn't confident in his bench tonight, and we kind of knew that before the game started because you looked at that bench and you were like, what's coming on really? If we're being frankly honest, what is coming on that bench?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said we all said Jorginho, and that's about it.
So what do you reckon, second leg? Still confident?
Oh, yeah. Looking at them tonight, they were poor. I think we go through still. We got to treat them better, though.
Well, hopefully.
We need that early goal. If we don't get that early goal in the first half, nervous second half, that'd be so nervous. As the Bucks go.
Do you know what I think, mate? I think it's a blessing that the game is 3 weeks away. It gives us time to be able to try and get Partey back into the side, or even in the squad at the very least. Jesus, we don't know what's going on with him, but hopefully he'll be back. Zinchenko hopefully will be back, and I think if they're all back right, I reckon you'll see all 3 of them start.
Yeah, massively. They'll help us. I think Zinchenko. What is going on with Zinchenko? I don't know what's going on with him. Who we got before? We got Newcastle, Sheffield. Is it Sheffield United? And then
Newcastle, Sheffield United, then Brentford.
Is it at home Brentford, isn't it? Or is it away?
No, home.
That's all right then. 3 games to get our confidence back, innit? So.
Well, mate, all I can say is I'm glad there's a second leg. If it was ever going to lose
I'm glad
game,
the away goals are gone.
That is the game,
well. I'm glad the away goals are gone.
Yeah, I think everyone totally agrees, don't they? That if we're being honest here, it weren't a good Arsenal performance. It was very lacklustre. We created absolute nothing in the 90 minutes, and we got sucker punched by an inexperienced moment, and that's basically what the game entailed. It's just a bit of a choker, isn't it?
Yeah. The next big thing is you. Especially how we've been playing since New Year, as well. It's a lot more annoying. Like we went away to West Ham. I know they're a lot different. Away to Burnley and spanked both of them. And then you go to another away game. Obviously, Champions League's a lot different than that. And you don't even perform on nothing. No one. Odegaard, where was he today? Saka, where was he?
Yeah. And these are the questions, isn't they? These are the questions like that they're going to continue to be answered. Like this is the biggest stage now. Do you know what I mean? And it's not all doom and gloom tonight by any stretch of imagination.
And never fried.
It's not doom and gloom because we've got a second leg, and I think at home, I think we destroyed his team. But we've got to go, like you say, we've got to go out there and do it. But we've also got to be able to get some of our more experienced players into the team for this game.
Massively, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just to make sure that we can get over the line. But yeah.
Do that against Madrid in the first leg, you're getting battered. Or City.
Yeah, like the Arsenal misfits said about Raya's positioning on that goal. I think there could be a suspect of a question on that because
didn't expect it. Probably didn't expect it.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? He's probably positioning himself out there, waiting for a ball to be crossed in.
Yeah. Don't help that right, like you say. Don't help that Rice. Sorry, got that yellow card. Otherwise, he probably would have put a foot in. Closer. I think tired legs don't help.
No, it's an absolute choker. Right. I think we'll call it a night, guys. I think it's been a bit of a sour ending to our Champions League return. But obviously, firstly, thank you to both Luke and JJ for coming on tonight. Really appreciate that, mate.
No worries, mate. Next
Obviously,
time we'll win, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully next time we'll be celebrating hard. Obviously, thank you to absolute everyone who's been in the chat tonight and obviously who's kind of joined us either through obviously the YouTube or the Twitter streams. Obviously, seen some fantastic figures at present, so that looks really good. So, thank you very much. Obviously a bit of a choker, guys. Obviously,
let's get back to winning ways Saturday.
Yeah, we just need to get back to winning ways. Really, it was a game that we never deserved to win, but in the same sentence, you never thought that we was in any disarray of conceding that last minute goal, but it did happen, and unfortunately, it takes us back into the second leg with something to chase. But yeah, as we said, look, hopefully we can get the players back and kind of get the players fresh for that game, and we take them on in just under 3 weeks' time, so it will be interesting. But obviously, guys, thank you yet again for coming on. Thanks yet again for Wilson and JJ coming on, and we'll speak soon. Have a good evening. Good night.
Chill out, mate.